Hello, hello. Welcome into the room, beautiful people. Welcome back. It's so good to have you guys back. Welcome back to the 30-day identity shift challenge where we get to connect, where we get to elevate and really shift the atmosphere that we're currently operating in. That is the reason why you're here. You're seeking to shift the atmosphere that you're in. Welcome in the room, Angie. Come on, Brent. Come on, Demba. Look, we're not here to patty cake with our situations. We're not here to be stuck. We're not here. We're here to catalyst. We're here to go to the next level. For those who are coming in and wondering who this beautiful light being is in front of them, yes, you have your girl, your coach. I am Ruth McCracken, founder of Promote Yourself. I help ambitious to executive professionals and entrepreneurs attract 6 to 7 figures by what? Including godly principles. That's why you're here. That is the whole purpose of us having the 30-day identity shift challenge. Welcome in the room. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. Let's go ahead and grab about 20 of your peers because we're going to bombard heaven. Yes, we're going to bombard heaven, everybody. Not because we are frustrated, but we want to be able to see a disruption. Who is looking to interrupt the pattern that they've been operating in for the last 6 months, maybe for the last 6 years, 6 weeks, or 16 years? Put me in the comment. Go ahead and put me in the comment because this is the day that you made a decision. You have decided I am no longer going to be held captive. Come on, somebody. I'm no longer going to be caught in a web. That's what it is. I feel like I'm being caught in a web, Ruth. What do I do to unravel this web, unwaver this web so I can see clearly down the path that was designed for me? Put me in the comments. Put me in the comments. I'm super elated that you all are here. You couldn't have come in a better time. You can have positioned your mind to be aroused and to be uplifted and encouraged in a better time. So let's go ahead and grab about 15 of your friends, 15 of your besties, because this is the day that we're going to create the atmosphere that we were purposely drawn to. You were drawn for greatness. I was drawn to walk into my promotion. I was drawn to be able to attract the life that I deserve. Put me in the comments. Mhm. Checking my mic. Let me know if you guys can hear me loud and well. Let me know if you're able to hear me loud and well. By sending me the hearts, let's go ahead and create an atmosphere that's going to elude the higher and the best version of you into this presence, because it is the time that you get to recognize the power that is invested in you. Who is recognizing the power that is investing in them? Because this is the season that you're going to eradicate the cage that you've been putting yourself captive in. Many of us are pointing outside of us and saying, why is this happening to me? Maybe because I'm in the wrong position. Maybe I'm in the wrong company. That could certainly be appropriate at a certain degree or a certain extent, but it's all about perception. It's all about how you perceive what's out here. Number one, we cannot control what's out here. So we are now in week 4 of the executive identity. And I want to share with you guys that this is a season that you don't want to take lightly. This is a season that you're going to take your power back. This is the season where I'm entering day 24 of our 30-day identity shift. It is titled as Stewardship Creates Wealth. Stewardship creates wealth. Why some leaders grow while others stay stuck. If that is you, put me in the comments. You no longer, Angie, have to find yourself in this loophole, repeating the same type of roles for the last 5, 10 years of your career. Or perhaps you've been in a relationship where it's not producing growth, it's not producing value. You understand? Or maybe in your business, you're finding yourself not drawing the proper clients or customers. Do you get what I'm going with this? I want you to put me in the comments. Go ahead. Grab your notepad. Oh, goodness. Grab your notepad. Also, grab your pen because I do believe in the power of blue pen that's going to help you elevate your mind and retain the information. That's right. It's going to help you retain the information that you're looking to be able to elevate in. I'm elevating in this season. Let's go ahead and invite more of our besties, invite more of your friends, share and like and follow if this is resonating with you, because this is the day. Week 4 starts today. Let me tell you something. Who is ready? How many of you are finding yourself going into a circle? You keep following, you keep going back to ground zero. Why? What is it, Ruth? What is it that I'm missing? What tool am I missing? What materials am I missing? Welcome back. Come on in, beautiful people. Let's see if we can get to this live to 1,000 hearts. Call me Eve. I love it. Let's get it to 1,000 hearts, because this is, if you want your money to shift, your identity has to shift. If you want your career or your job to be elevating a different direction, JC Boutique, your identity has to change. You have to shift the trajectory of where your mind and your body and your spirit is heading. Are you catching this? If it's not aligned, if your brain and your heart and your gut is not 3 symmetric, where they're not centered, that's why you're here. You're in the right room. You're in the right room. So let's go ahead and share this with someone who's believing for a promotion, who is believing for a restoration in their partnership, in their business, who is believing and attracting their +1, their partner. Evelyn, you're in the right room. It's about becoming the kind of person God can trust you with more. Who's ready to open up their mouth and their hand? The moment you open up your mouth, according to Psalm 110:8, open up your mouth wide open so I can fill it up. What is the Father trying to fill our mouth with this morning? With the right words. Because according to Proverbs 18:21, it says the power of the tongue carries life and death, and those will eat the fruit thereof. So the problem you want to ask yourself, or the problem you're looking to solve, yes, is what part of my tongue do I want to live in today? What ways am I communicating that my tongue needs to be able to help me shift the atmosphere in life? You're going to produce positive ways of speaking because your words carry weight. Say, my words carry weight. The moment you open up your mouth this morning before you step 10 toes out that bed is what shifts and align your body with your mind. Are you catching this, Granny? Princess Maya, this is the room that you're going to say, today is the day that I make a decision. I'm going to turn this around by opening up my mouth. My identity, the way I steward my life matters. The executive way to think matters. So that's why you're here. So today is day 24, beautiful people, of our 30-day identity shift challenge. Today's lesson is stewardship creates wealth. Stewardship goes hand in hand with the sentences that are coming out of your mouth, how you manage your bank accounts, how you manage the way you show up, how you present yourself every day. What ways are you inviting yourself in the day? What ways are you appropriately communicating? You understand? Now, let me ask you another question. How many of you have ever prayed, Lord, increase me? Katia, is that you? Lord, increase me. Lord, bless me. Is that you? Lord, promote me. Let's go ahead and put in a comment, this is me. Let me know your experience when it comes to your prayers, what words or sentences that you've been producing. We just started. Let's go ahead and bombard heaven. Let's go ahead and allow God to interrupt the algorithm for us. I don't need to let you know that he does it for us. But what I do need you to do is let me know you're in the room and you're breathing in this masterclass by showing up with the love. Because if you're the type of person that said, Lord, promote me, Lord, bless my business, Lord, increase my bank accounts, Lord, my money is looking funny and my change is looking strange. That's you. Put me in the comment. I too was her. I too was her. So you're not alone by commissioning and allowing yourself, say me in the comments. Put me. Now let me ask you another question. Can I ask you another question? Is that all right? Let me ask you another question. What have you done with what I've already given you? What if God asks you that question? Godly and money seems to be counterintuitive as dictated by Jesus himself. Let me know, Nehemiah. Great point that you're addressing here. That's my brother heart desires to see me. No, we know that God wants you to see you prosper, because here we live in a time and frame harder for a camel to pass. Come on, somebody. You all are catching it. It's harder for you to pass through a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter heaven. That's why we got to honor and cherish what's in our hands, Aaron. I love that you enjoy your cognitive dissonance. Listen, show up with your heart in your palm of your hand. You can tell how you're giving, how you're managing your steward by how you're postured. Check your posture. What do you mean by check my posture, Ruth? Check how you show up. Check how you communicate. Check how you are centered. Am I alignment? Do I think negative thoughts? Or do I shift my thoughts to disrupt my thoughts by thinking positive thoughts? Because we're wired a certain way. Say, I'm wired. I'm wired a certain way. I am wired with love. I am wired with prosperity. I am wired in abundance. I am wired to never be broke another day of my life. Is this coming through the way you're thinking it's supposed to come through? Because you're in the right space, my friend. I want you to sit with that. The moment you open up your eyes and got to see another day here on this side of heaven, you made a decision to say, okay, who am I going to operate in today? Am I going to operate in fear, or am I going to operate in faith? Am I going to operate in the power that I was given, or am I going to relinquish my power and allow myself to think in a poverty mindset? Stewardship with wealth comes with a lot of ways and a lot of possibilities. But the question you want to ask yourself is, what am I going to be producing in this season? We are now over the hump already of this year. This year is now creeping into the third quarter. And you want to ask yourself, what am I exactly positioning myself to become? Are you catching this? Because increase often follows stewardship. In order to see an increase in your life, in your business, in your relationship, most importantly in you, you have to understand how you monitor and monetize or even manage your stewardship. Check your bank account. Check your attitude. Your attitude is aligned to your stewardship. Are you catching this? Let me know if you're with me by bombarding the love. Let me know that this masterclass is resonating with you. Most people pray for increase. I was her. Few prepare to manage it. If I were to hand you a check now for $50,000, it came into your bank account. I wired it directly to your checking account. Wealthy isn't just about money, just so you're clear. Just so we're both on the same length. This is a masterclass where it's a 30-day identity shift. We're shifting the way you think, we're shifting the way you feel, and we most importantly shift how you see yourself. Because if you think your career is the issue, you applying to 100 applications last month, and you're wondering why you only got one interview, it's your identity. Your identity, my friend. So we're going to talk about the 3 keys that you're going to walk away on stewardship of wealth. So the moment you know how to steward your wealth is tied to many ways. Wealth is tied. Let's write this down. Grab your pen. Do you have your pen? Put a heart to let me know that you grabbed your pen, and let me know you have your notepad out. Your notepad out. Let's go ahead. Get to a blank sheet in your notepad, because I need you to understand the way you're going to open up and activate. This is your activating season. You're looking to activate. So get up. I want you to shake the blood. Remove the old you out of the way. Say, oh, behold, old things has passed away. And behold, I am a new found creature. I am a new creature in what? I am a new creature in my business. I am a new creature when it comes to my executive way of being and becoming. Come on, somebody. Wealth isn't just about money. Wealth is influence. Yes. Wealth is trust. Wealth is wisdom. Can you agree? Touch and tap with me and let me know you touch and agree. Wealth is relationship. Can you touch and agree with me as well? Wealth is opportunities. Who is seeking opportunity in this season? Is that you? Let me know. Let me know you're seeking opportunity in this season. Is that you? Let me know. Is this good? Let me know this is good. Because welcome into the room, everyone. We are now in our 30-day identity shift challenge. We are now on day 24. I'm here to help you elevate, renew, and remove the veil so you can see your wealth, to see how to stewardship your wealth, because wealth is mostly important than money. Put that in the comments. Let me know by putting that in the comments. That wealth, you know that wealth is more stewardship than how you manage your day-to-day operation. Because I'm going to challenge you. Can I challenge you? Because Proverbs 18:21 tells us very well. And if we don't position ourselves to understand that death and life is carried in our tongue. Life and death is carried in our tongue. And those will eat the fruit of it. You will eat the fruit of life. Which one you want to do? Eat the fruit of life or eat the fruit of the things that deteriorate, that's causing death? And you can sense that by how you see yourself in your proximity. You can sense that with your children. You can sense that in your workplace. You can feel that whether your mouth, your words is producing life, fruitfulness. Check your root. You're probably wondering, well, what's causing me to continue to be not getting the proper application responses when I'm applying to jobs, Ruth? I'm applying for my promotion. I deserve a promotion. Check your identity. Are you saying I'm not enough? I don't hold the qualifications for the role, but you applied anyway? You have to align how you see yourself and how you speak over yourself shows up in your stewardship and your wealth. Are you managing who you are? Do you know who you're looking at? Do you know who you have in front of you? Is this making sense? Let me know. I want you to walk with me. Let me go ahead and put some preface into this, because there's 3 keys. Put 3 keys in the comments. 3 keys in the comments, because it matters to me how you're going to take these keys and how you're going to produce a promotion, how you're going to produce managing your wealth in a stewardship manner. Yes, because the moment you know how to do this, my friend, increase often will follow you. Increase in not just your finances, increase in love, increase in good health, increase in how you communicate. Welcome into the room. Hey, Solomon, it's so good to have you in the room. Let's go ahead and let me know, what is it that I need to shift in my identity? Why is my identity is becoming a magnet to things that does not serve me? People who are just like leash. Check the stewardship of your wealth. Your mindset is your wealth. The way you communicate is your currency. Most people pray for increase, but don't really understand the words that they're needing to champion or utter in the atmosphere. Do you not know you have a command center that is your words? Your words, the words and sentences that come out of your mouth is tied to your salary. Money simply follows the person who has learned to steward well. How are you stewarding and managing your wealth, your bank accounts, your savings, your retirement? Let me know if I can challenge you this afternoon. Is this good? Let me know by bombarding me, and let me know this masterclass is resonating with you by showing up your heart flow. Let me know your heart is flowing in the right direction today. Let me know that you're producing the right vibration, because the way you position yourself is what's going to show up. Welcome in the room, Sia. In 2023, Jesus told me, tell people, don't fear the angels when they get here, for he is sending them. Prepare your heart, because he says, check your heart. He says, I love them who loves me, and those who seek me early shall find me. And you're seeking him early by showing up in this masterclass, by positioning yourself with the pen and paper. You got to grab your pen and paper, because I'm going to write these. I want you to write these 3 keys. Thank you for showing up and showing up those loves, Sia. Let's go ahead and let that be known. I touch and agree. Say, I touch and agree by showing up with the hearts, because in order to interrupt your current pattern, you have to shift it by addressing it and becoming aware. Say, am I aware of what's going on? Or are we just a filter in this matrix? Are we going to continue allowing ourselves to just go with the mojo or go with the flow? Write these three keys down. We're going to disrupt the stewardship of what's causing us to be in limited belief, what's holding us back from not reaping the full harvest of what God promised me, what the Father promised me. He promised me life. He promised me abundance. He promised me love. He promised me unconditional love at that. Not when I'm looking good all the time or when I'm not sick. No, he promised me unconditional love. This 30-day identity shift masterclass on wealth it's going to challenge you today. It's going to challenge you this week. The first key is stewardship. Write this down. Write it down. Stewardship starts before increase. I can't get no help. Am I getting any help here? Meanie Linda. Stewardship starts before increase. How is so? Can I coach you for a month? Can I coach you for a moment, actually? Can I teach you? Can I show you something? More so, less. Many people believe when I make more money, listen to this and write it down, then I'll become disciplined. Ruth, I only get paid like $1,000 a week. The moment that check comes in or the moment that wire comes in or that deposit comes in, it goes straight to bills. How am I supposed to take 10% of that? 10% of that to be able to appease me or put it to the side for a rainy day or for any vacation or any goals that I may personally have. You have to be a good steward with the little that you have. If you want to consider $1,000 little, many people would see that to be a lot. So you have to manage what is in my hand right now. Am I managing it in a good way, or is it depleting the moment it hits my bank account? Am I showing up as a good steward to what's already been blessed and handed over to me? Instead of saying, Ruth, I need to make more money. I need to have more money in order. What do you have in your hand now, whether it be $5 or $5,000? How are you taking tender? Money is a energy. Let you know, put that in there. Currency is energy. I say when you release what's in your hand, it'll come back with 10 more friends. Money is your best friend. Say, money is my best friend. When I release it out of my hand, it comes back and bring more friends, is what I've been told. Energy goes where energy flows. Are you catching this? Do you see where I'm going with this? So instead of saying when I get promoted or then I'll become more organized because I'm promoted, the Father said, what have you been doing to steward the money that's in your hand right now, Ernie? Do I have to give you 1,000 more hearts in order for you to create? Because he said, David said, create in me a clean heart. Once you have a clean heart, have you asked the Father to create in you a clean heart and see how that works for you? Open up your mouth. Your mouth is your command center. You can shift the atmosphere suddenly. Suddenly your bank account starts to increase because your mouth is aligning with your posture, your heart. Where's your heart? Is your heart clean enough to manage and steward wealth? Am I clean enough to manage what God has gifted me with? It is a gift to be paid $1,000 a week. It is a gift. No, Ruth, I earned that. I earned it. Why? Because you're alive. That is a gift. Many people didn't get up this morning. Many people didn't get to see the bright of day today. That is a gift. Where does that gift come from? If you look up to the hill for which you come with your help, that is your gift. Say, my life is a gift. My life is treasure. I am a treasure. You are currency. So how you show up and manage your steward amongst money or your wealth, I should say, because that's most important. So I want you to prepare something. I want you to do a poll. Do you believe that stewardship is tied to money or stewardship is tied to wealth? Put that in the comments. Which one do you believe? Stewardship is tied to more money or is tied to wealth? Let me know where your thought process is. Let me know, what do you think it means when it comes to stewardship? It's not when my business grows, then I'll manage my time better. When my business grows, then I have to create a new system. That's how I know I need to scale and grow. No, You manage what's in your hand now. You steward what's in your hand now and watch God show. Let's walk with me. Walk with me to Luke 16, verse 10. Walk with me to Luke 16, verse 10. As I'm grabbing the KJV, I'm going to be reading out of the KJV scripture. Is this good? Do you find this to be uplifting? Do you see it's removing the veil? It's making you become more clear. You're getting more clarity. Let me know in the chats that this is uplifting you. This is revealing who you are, Keith. Let me know. If this is good, put this is good in the comments. And let's raise your heart. Let me know your heart is flowing in the room. Pump me up with your hearts. Pump me up, Keith, and let me know you're in the right room, because I do believe your 30-day identity shift starts with you. It starts on how you communicate. It starts on how you steward and manage your wealth. So walk with me to Luke 16:10. Let's go there now. And repeat the words with me out loud, because we're going to utter these words. I am well, and I'm going to do even better by showing up and revealing to you what the good word is saying to us. He says, he that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much. And he that is unjust in the least is also in much. So what is he saying here? God is watching. Hear me out. God is watching what you do, what we do in today's assignment and what he's been giving us. Whatever he's assigned you with, whether it be managing your money, whether it be managing your household in terms of your family, God is watching how you do it today. He's not waiting for your tomorrow's dream. He's seeing your present moment. So check your heart, check your posture. Do this exercise with me. Yes? Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Let's get it. Let me know that you know this by giving me 1,000 hand hearts. Let me know that, because here's what I'm going to shift with you. In the next 48 hours, come on somebody, in the next 48 hours, I will see you getting the promotion that you need by simply allowing your LinkedIn to be repositioning. Look at your LinkedIn profile. Say, I get recruiters in my inbox on how I show myself as an executive leader. Your mindset is an executive leader. You are the CEO of your heart. I am the CEO of my heart, but the manufacturer, come on somebody, the manufacturer, yes, when my heart is broken, I'm the CEO and I consult my advisor, who is my manufacturer, who's going to shift how I steward wealth, who's going to shift how I steward my career. He's going to help me shift on how I steward my business. He will help me shift on how I steward my relationship. Are you catching this? Say, I'm catching this, Ruth. I'm catching it. I'm no longer going to be at the lullaby of the sea, catching the crumbs underneath the table of the king. Come on, somebody. I am deserving my wealth in the now. I don't have to wait until I slide over and slip into infinity to get my riches. My riches happen now on how I manage my wealth. Am I a good steward with my wealth? Let me share with this. Is this good? Are you catching this? I am deserving. And say it out loud, because your voice is your echo in the atmosphere. It's let heaven know, hey, Keith is grabbing our attention. Let's summon the angels right there to his front door. Let's summon the angels right there into his workforce, in his workplace. Let's summon the angels. Come on, somebody. Because the moment you start opening your mouth saying, I am deserving, I am able, not disabled. I am able. I am able to be a stewardship to wealth. I'm stewarding my mind. I'm stewarding my heart. I'm stewarding my health. Are you with me? There was a season. Can I tell you something? Who's ready for me to share? I want to share something with you, because I need you to cultivate your spirit. I need you to cultivate your mind and remove the old back patterns. Those old behavior patterns is not serving you. Do you understand? Do you understand? Is this good? Yes. There was a season where, let me take a seat. Can I have a seat? Because sometimes I get excited and I need to stand up and just let my blood flow. And now I want to take a seat. Let me take a seat. Let me take a seat. There comes a time when where I wanted a bigger opportunity. Put bigger in the comments if that's you. I wanted a bigger opportunity. I prayed for a senior higher leadership role. Okay. But the Lord impressed something on my heart. Put heart in the comment, because your heart is your safe ground. Your heart is your key password to getting the wealth and how to steward your wealth because you follow your heart. Put heart. He said, Ruth, how are you stewarding today's opportunity? I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. That question humbled me. That question humbled me. Was I protecting my peace or was I developing my skills? Was I investing in relationships or was I preparing when nobody was watching? Are you with me? Let me know you're with me. I realized preparation is also stewardship. Are you with me? Preparation in this season that you're in, even when things are looking funny, even when you say, well, Ruth, I don't even have a coin to rub together, let alone a bucket to even throw out of a window right now. I may be in my car. I'm here to tell you that's a temporary situation. What are you doing to prepare yourself? When he told me that, I realized preparation is stewardship. That changed how I approach every interview, every conversation, every opportunity. I'm telling you right now, the moment you start stewarding and preparing for stewardship, it shifts how you see yourself in interviews, how you show up in the Zoom calls, how you show up in life. So what if the blessing isn't being withheld? Come on, somebody. James, what if the stewardship is still being developed? Are you still stewarding? Are you still in a development season? And that's okay if you are. Tanishka, do you believe you're managing today's opportunities as if they matter? Do they matter to you? Is it elevating you to reach higher heights? Because promotion is a lightweight. Say promoting me is lightweight because I'm preparing. I'm preparing every day. Every day I'm preparing for my job offer. Every day I'm preparing for 5 clients a day, every week. Every day I'm preparing. I'm always in prepared mode. If you're not, why do you think of not being awkward when the military is doing 8 weeks of boot camp, 12 weeks of boot camp, and we're not even in war. They start these new members, these new military members, when they come in as specialists or as they come in as before they become sergeants. I don't know the ranking, but you get what I'm going with this. They start them off and preparing their inner posture, their heart to be ready for combat. So when combat come, they know how to scan the environment. They know how to scan their enemy camps. They know to be ready at post. Are you with me? Are you ready at post? How you become ready? By preparing yourself. Be prepared to be posted when an opportunity comes this way. When the recruiters are in your inbox, are you prepared on how to communicate to that recruiter when they're in your inbox? Are you going to sound desperate or determined? Are you going to sound intentional or irrational? Are you with me? Is this helpful? You have to be prepared on your post. The same way that militaries are prepared for war. They're prepared. They're not waiting for the enemy to come catch them, then start being prepared. You don't wait for the recruiters to start hitting you on your emails and your inbox, then be prepared to wait 24 hours to respond back when they've already contacted 10 more people after you. Are you catching this? I don't have that much time. Let's go. Write key number 2. Say, who's ready for key number 2? Type in key 2. Because these 3 keys, I've already went through key 1. Now we're doing key number 2. Your mindset determines your capacity. Your mindset determines your capacity. What is it that you can do? Many people think wealth begins in a bank account. No, it doesn't. It do not. What can you actually contain in this season? What can you handle in this season? If you can't handle the little that God gave you, what makes you think you can handle dominion and be a leader over much if you can't handle the little that you do have? I believe it begins in your thinking. If you look at your what's in your hand as to be so minute and so little, then what makes you think you're at a capacity level to handle $1,000 to even $10,000? You see the difference? Scarcity asks, listen to this, what if there's not enough? Stewardship asks, how can I wisely manage what I already have? Do you have a spreadsheet? Do you have an app that reminds you what's coming up? Do you set up an Outlook calendar, reminders? You can do that on your phone. You can set reminders every day or every other day to remind you, and so you can manage what's already in your hand. Are you catching this? Are you building up your mind? Let's go ahead to some good word. I love me some Proverbs. Maybe you all need to get onto a Proverbs challenge, because that's right, the 31-day Proverbs challenge. If you missed my 31-day Proverbs challenge, get on the waiting list. If you like this or not, go ahead and like and follow and subscribe and be part of my 31-day Proverbs daily challenge. It is mind-blowing. It will have you knocked out of your feet and step back up to a 10-time better version of you. And how you think, how you approach yourself, and how you attract money, how you manifest money, how you manifest remarkable, healthy relationships. Come on, somebody. But today we're about our 30-day identity shift, because it's tied to your career. It's tied to your money. It's tied how you immediately attract the right partnerships. Come on, somebody. Let's go to Proverbs 21, verse 5. Let's go with me there now. Proverbs 21. And it says, the thoughts of the diligent tend only to plenteousness, but of everyone that is hasty, only to want. Notice the words that I just said. Diligence, planning, intentionality. Those are wealth building habits. The question you want to ask yourself is, what habits am I creating this season? What habits am I producing in this season? Do I produce diligence, planning, and intentionality? Or do I produce scarcity, survival, and a poverty mindset? Come on, somebody. Because simply, let me put this simple. Your neuroscience, I'm going to break it down how your brain operates, how your prefrontal cortex operates. Your brain pays attention to what it repeatedly focuses on. What are you focusing on right now? Man, Ruth, I'm steady being broke. I can't never keep $1,000 consistently in my bank account. That's what you're banking on? That's what you're focusing on? That's what happens when you focus. Your brain pays attention to you saying, I'm not enough. I don't have the right credibility. I don't have the right proper skills. If you constantly rehearse lack, La Patrona, and D Holy Food, welcome to the room. When you constantly rehearse that, what do you think your brain is doing? Your prefrontal cortex is having its notepad and its pen in its hand, and it's documenting and filtering all those file cabinets with those same repeated results. Let me know if you're in the room. Let me know your hearts are vibrating with me. Let me know this masterclass is elevating your awareness, because oftentimes we just being reminded, I'm just a beacon of light. It's a lightweight for you. It's a lightweight for me to shift whatever my mind is designing itself to do right now. I can shift it by simply saying, I no longer am in lack. I am well able. I am deserving. I am power. I am made with power. I'm made with light. I am wealth. I am born in wealth. Promotion follows me. Money follows me. Do you see how this is flowing? Do you see how this is going? Natty, do you see how this is going? So if you constantly rehearse lack, you begin making fearful decisions. You start thinking scarcity. So your brain is going to pile up more files in thinking that way. So if you constantly focus on growth, though, listen to this. You focus on growth, learning, gratitude. Gratitude is the most powerful passcode that anyone could champion, according to Psalm 100, verse 1. Gratitude and wise planning. When you do wise planning, scheduling. Many people frown down on scheduling. Many people frown down on planning. Plan your dates. Plan your staycations and vacations. Plan your self-care. Are you with me? your decisions begin to change. The moment you shift how you think and how you manage your wealth, your stewardship about that starts with you on how you think. Are you catching this? Your habits begin to change. Who is looking to change some habits today? This week is your week that you're going to shift your habits, how you make decisions. Your confidence starts to grow. Who wants their confidence to grow? Dylan, are you looking for your confidence to align with how you think, feel, and show up? Do you want people to know and like you more? Then what are your habits? What are your habits? Your confidence grows because your action becomes aligned with your beliefs. The moment your confidence is aligned to your beliefs, the limited beliefs go out the window. You no longer think that I'm not enough. I am more than enough. Promotion follows me. Contract deals, business deals follows me. You with me? Are you with me? Come on, a financial talk. I need you to really have a conversation on your finances that's going to shift your mindset to attract wealth. Your way you look at relationship is going to shift your mindset on how to attract wealth. The way you look at your career, how you view yourself, how you value yourself. What benefits do you bring into the table? And that's not the person asking you that. You're asking yourself that. I'm asking, what benefit do I bring to the table, Jean? That's one reason mindset matters, because the moment you start speaking to yourself out loud in the mirror, it influences the choices, listen, that you make every day. It influences who you become and who you show up on a day-to-day basis. Is this good? Are you catching this? So what if, let's raise our brows and let me know by flowing the heart so I can know you're in this masterclass live and well, and taking your notes, and you're captivating, you're removing the veil, you're becoming more aware. So Ruth, I'm aware of my wealth. I'm aware on how I'm stewarding my wealth because of the 3 keys you're sharing with us today. It is good. Put good in the comments. What if your greatest investment isn't in the stock market? Are you catching this? What if? Isn't it in investing in the stock market, but in becoming a wiser leader? Are you a wiser leader in this season? Do you spend more time consuming information or applying it? This is the season where you execute. You're no longer going to sit here and indulge in more information. You're going to be in your creativity zone. You're going to create opportunities for you. You're going to envision that you're already in the executive role. I'm already a senior director. I'm already marching in as a senior manager. I'm already checking out my wardrobe, looking at the wardrobe, looking at my blouses. Lava girl, I know what I need to shift. By shifting my mind, it's then going to shift my atmosphere. Are you with me? What habits increase your capacity? What do I need to do now to increase my capacity? It's just like working out. If I'm just going to create muscles or just lean, then I have to move from a 5-pound bell to more like maybe a 20-pound bell, because it's going to create more resistance. I'm going to feel a little bit more strain. And then eventually it becomes lightweight. Are you catching this, Stacy? Because your promotion has your name on it the moment you start to shift your habits. Habits is also reflecting what you have capacity. In other words, what do you have room for? Do you have room to be around people that just always gossip? What kind of relationship pattern are you building? Or are you being in a social club? Or are you associating yourself with higher thinking leaders? Key 3, put key 3 in the comments. Is this helpful? Let me know by showing up in this masterclass saying this is good. I'm no longer to be held captive with a poverty mindset. Money follows me. Peace follows me. Love follows me. But in order to do that as an executive way of thinking, you have to shift how the words are coming out of your mouth. What words are you producing? What sentences is aligning with your salary? Because if you keep saying, I'm not enough, Marmar, then you're going to continue to attract $50,000 work. 60,000 instead of 100,000, 180,000, 250,000, 300. And you see what I'm going with this? 300,000. So key 3 is going to help you remove that veil, that limited belief. Wealth follows value. That's key 3. Wealth follows value. Write that down. Promotion follows value. Business follows value. Listen to me. Is this receiving you? Is this putting you in a posture where I need to check, am I producing the right value? Influence follows value. Healthy relationships grow through value. You with me? People don't reward us simply because we work hard. That's not how they do it. They show up because of your demeanor, your heart. Check your heart posture. They reward the problem we're consistently solving for that business, for that organization. What problems are you looking to solve? What benefit are you bringing in as a value to that organization? The moment you know your value, the moment you start shifting the way you think, you're no longer thinking, I'm not enough. I'm less than. Oh, I'm not qualified for that role, Ruth. That role requires me to have this ABC skills or have this type of degree in my background. Is it tied to a problem? What problem are you producing that's causing, what solution are you producing to solve that problem? Go with me to Proverbs 22, verse 9. Let's go there with me now. Is this powerful? Do you see how this is forming a new atmosphere? The Father is always working. The light in you is the beam that's going to be the light underneath your path. Are you with me? Proverbs 22, verse 29. Let's walk with me there now. Verse 29. And repeat this for me out loud. And it begins to say, seest thou a man diligent in his business? He shall stand before kings. He shall not stand before mean men. Bear with me. Did you catch that? Seest thou a man diligent in his business? He shall stand before kings. What is God saying here? Excellence. Excellence creates opportunities. Repeat after me. Excellent creates opportunities. Value builds trust. The moment you can solve a problem, you're letting the organization know, I am trusted. I am trusted. I can be trusted. Value builds that trust. Trust open doors. The moment you show up with the solution, people then address you differently. People then look at you as a subject matter expert in what you do well, whether it be in operations, whether it be in finances, whether it be in human resources, whether it be maybe in content creating, whether it be in marketing and sales. Are you with me? I once coached a professional who kept asking herself, how do I get promoted? Because whatever I'm doing is not working. How do I get promoted? I asked her a different question. What problem are you known for solving? What problems are you known for solving, Zilla? She focused on becoming indispensable. What problems are you solving? Within months, she was leading projects that was lightweight for her. She didn't have to go back to school to learn how to be able to manage those type of projects when it comes to finance or accounting or operations or sales. She didn't have to go back and get a certification. Are you with me? She was leading projects with the current skills that she qualified herself and recognized that she had, but she was putting a dim in those skills. She was leading projects, influencing upper management, and eventually the promotion came. It's that simple. The promotion came. So the question you want to ask yourself is not because she demanded it, not because she was fighting with her manager, going on one-on-one calls every other week just to persuade that person. No, that's not what it was. It's because her value became undeniable. So the question you want to ask yourself is, what can I do with what I have with my hand? Am I stewarding the knowledge that God has produced in me? The Father has produced so many skill sets in you. The question is, when are you going to open them up? When are you going to recognize the value that you carry? What problem are you known for solving? Ask yourself that question. What problem can you solve today? Put in the comments. What problem am I known to solve, Miko? Because your identity is tied to that, not your career. Your identity is. Your business is tied to that. Your relationship is tied to the value that you bring in. You listen. You're a great listener. You're a great companion. But you got to know from within, am I checking my posture? Your healing process is a lifestyle. Checking your identity is a lifestyle. I'm checking my identity every day is a lifestyle for me. And I'm simply giving you the 3 keys, which I just shared. So if your organization had to describe your greatest contribution, what is your income? What would they say? If they had to describe your greatest accomplishments, what would they say? What if your income grows in promotion to the value you consistently create? What if that's when your salary starts to grow? Are you with me? Let me know. Let me know that this is good. Is this resonating with you? Say it's resonating with me, Ruth. I am producing the value that the company, that my relationship, that the business is looking for me to solve. God doesn't simply increase resources. Are you with me? He increases people who are faithful with resources. That's where your stewardship is being evaluated. That's when your stewardship is being audited and assessed. Am I solving the problems that the people at my work is seeking for me to solve? Am I bringing value, or how am I benefiting my current relationship? What is it that I'm producing in my business? What value am I bringing and problems am I solving with my clients? Are you with me? In order for you to get into the next season of your life, you have to recognize that it's a lightweight season. Nothing is supposed to be hard. Nothing is supposed to be extraneous. You're not carrying a 50-pound luggage to your next destination. You're carrying a light weekender. My journey is lightweight because I carry the ruach. I've been given the ruach. I've been given grace. The ruach is fresh wind. Fresh wind of the Most High is being breathed through my lungs. Breathe in. Let's breathe in. Let's do it on live in real time. And release. Release that toxin that has you thinking less than, those limited beliefs. Remove that limited belief of your stewardship, saying, I don't have enough to steward. I don't care if it's $50 in your account. You're going to put $5 to your savings. Every time you get a $50 bill, I'm going to put $5 away and figure out how to steward and manage the 45 in a very stewardship way, and watch God move mountains, because now you're speaking to the mountain of that $50. That $50 is going to be stewarded well. Are you with me? It's about preparing for greater responsibilities. You got to show up that you can manage what you currently have. Wealth is often the fruit of wisdom. The moment you show up every week with that $50 coming into your account every week, and $5 is being put to the side, and you manage the 45 also well, it's going to manage whatever your expenses you're giving to the poor, maybe buying someone lunch that month that was not able to do so. They're not well and able to do so. Wealth is often that type of fruit. Who is waiting to produce that kind of fruit of wisdom? Promotion is often the fruit of preparation. How are you preparing yourself? How are you showing up every day matters. Influence is often the fruit of service. What services are you presenting yourself in? How are you preparing yourself as a service leader? How am I preparing myself as a thought leader? Are you catching this? Am I in the right proximity of other leaders who are 10 steps ahead of me? I want you to start completing these sentences. Let's do an activity. Can we do an activity on real time? Let's do an activity in real time. There are areas I need to steward better. What areas are you needing to steward better in? Just write it down in your notes. What areas do I need to be a better steward in? And the habit I'm committing to this week. I want you to challenge yourself. Put that down. Say the habit that I'm committing to this week. Maybe it's the habit of listening. Maybe it's the habit of waking up and maybe starting off with your day with a walk, a 3-mile walk, or a 2-mile, maybe 1 mile, just to start off, which is about 20 minutes. The value I bring to others is, what value do you bring to others? Is it laughter? Is it joy? Is your presence just coming into this master class? Just showing up in this master class. My presence alone should give you the allure that is calming, that is peace, that is facilitating nothing but guidance. Yes, Noella. And then write down this one blessing I need to appreciate more is what? One blessing that I need to appreciate more is that what? I'm able to see. That is something that I would say I'm able to see, and not just so much in the natural, but I'm able to see through my discernment. I'm able to scan the room. Are you with me? Great day to you too, Combat. Are you with me? What name of one blessing I need to appreciate or value more? I'm able to communicate. I'm a great listener. Value and appreciate that. I'm able to give. I'm able to give when I know it's a sacrificial giving. Is this helpful? So this is your homework assignment. I gotta go, but I want you to write this because we're concluding our day 24 of our 30-day identity shift challenge. And today, maybe lunchtime or tonight before you hit the pillow, I want you to be able to say, write this down, write these 3 questions down and hit the replay. If you're saying, well, Ruth, you're on day 24, how do I catch the replays from day 1 to day 23? Well, I'm glad you asked. Go and click on my photo profile. And then on the link in the bio, you can then go to the 30-day identity shift challenge, click on it. All the videos are uploaded for the most part, just the last 2. This one, because it's live right now. And once it's fully downloaded, I will upload day 23 and day 24 for you. Okay. It was 4th of July. Anyway, I don't have to give an excuse. It's going to be uploaded so you can be able to catch and binge watch. It's going to be fruitful. It's going to transform the way you think. Your identity is tied to your career, your business, and your relationship. Once you shift that, get out with the old and in with the new. Say, I'm a new creature. I'm producing new sights, new vision, new way of communicating. Come on, somebody. So number 1, what has God already placed in my hands? That's your first homework question. What has God already placed in my hands? Number 2, how am I stewarding it? How am I stewarding it? Number 3, what habit will I increase? What habit will increase my capacity? What habit will increase my capacity? Then, identity 1 action you will make. I want you to be able to know, what identity action will I take tomorrow that demonstrates faithful stewardship? You got to be intentional about this. This is an intentional activity. This is an intentional assignment that is being applied to you and to me. I'm not excluded out of this. I need to know. Write those questions down. Go back and hit the replay. And I want you to repeat this declaration, because we got to declare and decree. Our mouth, our words carry power, the life and tongue. Proverbs 18:21 says it best. Make that be your mantra for the rest of the week. The power of the tongue carries life and death, and those shall eat the fruit thereof. The question you want to ask yourself is, which part of the life or death you want to carry for the rest of the week? Do you want to produce life, or you want to produce the death words? So think about that. What thought process am I producing? What thought process am I thinking negativity? And how is it producing in the atmosphere that I'm in? So repeat after me. I am faithful. I am a faithful steward. I honor what God has entrusted to me. I lead with wisdom. I manage with excellence. Yes, Tanya. I create value. I prepare for increase. I trust God's timing, not my timing. My stewardship is preparing me for greater influence. Isn't that so powerful? Sit with that for a moment. Show the love. Let me know that this masterclass has resonated with you, beautiful people. Never underestimate what God can do through a faithful steward. Yes. Promotion isn't about opportunity. Wealth isn't about money. Okay. Both begins with the way you think, the way you serve, and most important, and the way you steward what God has already entrusted you with. Okay. So tomorrow is day 25. Stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting to feel ready. I don't know about you, but I guess I'm going to be talking to me throughout this life because stop waiting to be ready. We're going to discover why confidence doesn't come before action. It grows because of action. Are you catching this? That's right. This masterclass on identity and wealth, I want you to comment that I'm going to be there. So like and subscribe if this resonates with you so you could be one of the first to be notified when I come live tomorrow. And know this and know this to be true, that you are forever guided by light. And with Ruth, that's right, you're guided by light with me. And know that you're forever loved. The Father, the Creator in you loves you. I love you. Until next time, my beautiful friends.